Have you ever wondered why we journal and why it's so important? Hey, it's Coach Hunt. Welcome back to the channel. I was talking with a coworker today. She's also a potential client, and she was telling me about the reason why she journals and how she's been journaling in the past. Now, she's a young one. She is like 27-ish, and she is awakening into her own self, the soul evolving life force. She's figuring out where in life she wants to be seen, be heard, be felt. And she's starting to turn herself inward and not blame other people outward, which is so wonderful to see. My mentor would say some people will say she's becoming more self aware. My mentor would say she is becoming a self aware Barbie. And she's no longer in the blame shame of other people. And it's because of this and that. And I'm just so proud of her and watching her bloom over the last 2 years. Because sometimes as a coach, I just got to be quiet and let people process and do their thing. But anyway, in this video, I want to talk about four, I believe, the four main reasons why we journal, why we utilize mind to writing to pen to paper to write. Pen to paper to write. Excuse me, you guys. I just had some French fries and I'm just doing the whole thing. But anyway, so she was saying that her first go-to for journaling was to mostly vent for herself. And I always say that that's part of the releasing. You're venting, but you're really releasing. So the first part most people learned how to write is to release emotions, to release anger, to release frustration, which both of those are emotions, but to also just to release just the energy of what somebody else, quote unquote, done to them and why they're feeling the way they're feeling. And she's learning to graduate out of that. And she's learning to now she has to journal to say, what is with me and why am I reacting this way? And that's the journal of reflections. So now she's in reflective journaling, which is so exciting because that's my number one thing. I reflect on all things and everything. And I was telling her how I've graduated from reflecting daily, weekly, the diary type of journaling to I'm a reflector of the month. Now I reflect every day depending on the situation that's happening in my life. I really reflect in the moment, especially when other people or energies come into my surroundings and I have to wonder and ponder about something. So I reflect on myself and reflect on what I'm going through and how I reacted to that person or how that person reacted to me, and was it me or was it them? Because it's not always me, it's sometimes them. So she's in reflecting mode, and I thought that was really pretty cool. Another way to graduate, I say, when it comes to writing and scripting, is also from releasing to reflecting to also remembering. Remembering for me allows you to document not just the good times, but the times of transition, the times of change, the times of wisdom and learning. These are the things that remind you how wonderful you are, how you overcame something. It's your proof in the your proof in the pudding, pudding in the proof. I don't know. It's your proof, your evidence, your tea, your all the good stuff and all the bad stuff, but the wisdom, the learning lesson. So that's another reason why journaling is so important. So the four ways that I know that most people journal and process their information, their wisdom, their emotions, and information that they receive throughout their life is from remembering, releasing, recording, and reflecting. Remembering, the remembering of who you are, and I believe, like for most of my journals and my diaries, they are to remember the identity that I've utilized throughout my years, my teenage years, my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, now that I'm in my crown era. Those are journals that you can remember. Reflecting allows you in small steps to just see what is going on for information that you need to process to transmute information and energy within your body. And most people who write to reflect, they eventually throw those things away. That's not things that we normally keep, at least for me. When I'm reflecting on something, it's something that I'm just reflecting in the moment. And I'm like, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with that. And then I move on. Then there's the point where I record. I'm recording things so I can utilize it as part of my legacy. I'm recording moments of triumph, moments of wisdom, moments of shifts and change and epiphanies and ahas. Those are moments where I feel that that's the meat of things, where I can go back and learn from myself. And then there's the reflections that I want to do. And the reflections are more internal, as well as when you're writing, because when you reflect on something, a lot of times you don't see the wisdom until later on, or you reflect on it and do more self-evaluation regarding your writing. I mean, there's other reasons why we write and journal, but those are my four R's in that. And I believe that everyone does a main one, but I believe all four are important to just become a whole person and see life in as a bigger picture and be the observer. So, yeah, this is just a quick video just to say those things to ensure that, as I remember and reflect and recall all the information that I want in my life, it's documented somewhere. So, and again, this video didn't have to be perfect. It just needed to get done. And I probably go deeper somewhere else, maybe in the description box. I don't know. But I really just wanted to talk about that just as a heads up. If you have any questions about journaling and things of that nature, just let this queen know. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you so much. I have your greatest interest at heart. And remember, it's Coach Hunt. I'm Coach Hunt. I love to be monetized. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.